Let's go. All right, all right. Hope everyone is having a good evening. Whew. Okay, you guys, I'm a little on the tired side, but I'm going to amp up for you because wait, there we go. I think we are all set. Everybody good? I am in the midst of trying to install, let's see if I can make myself go full screen. Oh God, here we go. Okay. I'm trying to install some new equipment. I got a second screen. I'm wearing glasses. Yep. So y'all don't knock me too much about the glasses this evening, but it is a little late here. So I don't know why it's doing this like modified kind of not full screen version. That's weird. It's not giving me where is Matt when I need him? Where is Trigger? Anyway, oh well. Do y'all need me to take the glasses off? Do you prefer the glasses off? Anyway, I was hoping that we could it shows that well, I'm not sure why. So okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. Y'all are gonna on off glasses. Okay. It's not giving me oh geez. Do I need to go? It says that I'm on 1080p on the camera resolution. Anyway, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? Maybe. Or do I need to start this whole thing all over? Y'all. Oh yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I need help. I just got the kids to bed. So that's a whole other ordeal. Single mom life, trying to do this all by myself. So, but I miss talking to you guys, especially over the weekend. I was doing some actual reporting, which I really love and enjoy. Oh, let's see. There's Trigger. I'm using Camlink. No, I'm not using. Thank you so much. I'm not using the new camera just yet. So Trigger Smart has been so kind to help me. I got a new camera, which I can't wait to debut. I was a little I was a little scared to try to debut it by myself, honestly, without having someone to run through using it beforehand. So hopefully Trigger can help me out a little bit before tomorrow. And then we can really get into higher quality, but yeah, trying to step it up. But for, as he said, I'm going to be upgrading big time here, everybody. So stick with me. I did just get an Amazon delivery with a few different things, and I got a new monitor. So it's a really cheap one, but I hope is the button intentional? Like, oh, like, do you want it to like be button like this? Is this better? Okay. All right, I'll do this. Anyway, so I have a second monitor now that I'm excited to try out today and see how that works out. So maybe I can actually put like a browser window on the side and go through video with you guys at the same time as being able to still see what I'm doing in the chat. Game changer. If you were here for that live last week, that happened at like midnight, 12:30 a.m., whatever that was. Whew, it was a doozy, but those who stuck with me were amazing. And a lot of people really somehow enjoyed that. So, what I wanted to go over tonight was the Life is Driving video. If you're not familiar with that, it is kind of at this point, I guess we would call it the gold standard for what we can look at from that day, from 910 at UVU. And essentially, Adam Bartholomew, who is, I believe, an independent journalist, I'm not sure if he does any work for any specific entity, but I have seen that according to his channel, he goes to different political events and rallies. And oh, thank you. I was like a cat. I did 9 lives that night. I was a trooper. Let me see. I had to pull that one up. I really did. I was a trooper that night. Anyway, so Adam Bartholomew shows up to the Charlie Kirk event, and he's got apparently a camera or two in hand. He's got some kind of device that's helping him live stream, and he's got his old school microphone, which looks like it is straight out of the 80s. And then, he just went for it. But there are several what I would call Easter eggs or little pieces of treasure, a whole lot of them throughout the entire video. And so people were really interested in hearing more of my take on those and getting to discover those alongside me. And so I thought that it would be really, really fun to do that all together. And just one example of the treasure trove of things is if you caught last week, the big revelation that I found was the white dot or the white figure that appears to be on top of the Sorensen building instead of the Losi Center at the time of the shot. And so to me, that raises a whole lot of questions about who was where on top of what roofs when that shot was fired. Could that have been a spotter? Could that have been someone firing a decoy shot? Could that have been someone firing a fatal shot? We don't know, but it raises a whole lot of questions, and no one had been asking that question until now. Okay. Oh yeah, Jordan, I see that here, I'll bring Jordan up on the stage. All Guys is saying that it's a fan or something. Yes, he did email me saying that he believed that it was a reflection of a fan based on what I am looking at, including the drone footage and everything. I just don't see how that could be the case. And given the way that it comes into the frame and out of the frame, I just don't see how it could be a fan. But, you know, um, as everyone says at this point, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Okay. Now, if you bear with me for just a second, I am going to do my best and see if I can get this now with my new second screen in the house to be able to pull up this video. Hey, Ivan. Good to see you. Thank y'all so much for Oh,
Just you.
okay. Well, we don't need that audio just yet. And can bring it in. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh no. Here we go. Y'all hold your. Okay. Everybody do. Cross your fingers. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath because you might end up holding your breath for a little too long. Let's be honest. But yeah. Do like a little fingers crossed. Okay. Now I'm gonna share. All right. Share the screen. You say it's easiest to share the whole monitor. Okay. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to do the present share screen. Okay. And then, oh, darn it. Okay. Okay, of course, there's one little hiccup. It's because I had opened a different browser. So hold on one second. Oh, okay. See, this is why I told y'all. This is why you guys love me, and I may annoy you just a little bit, but I promise it's going to get better. as time comes. I wish I should have a list of jokes that I can tell, on the fly when I have some random mishap like this, but it's okay. Here we go. Now I'm gonna try it again. We can keep our fingers crossed. You can do your own little drum roll. Okay. Now I think we're maybe cooking with grease. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, now we got it even bigger and then boom. Okay. Yeah, before we get started, I let me add this one. Okay, so Ryan Burton, 1456. Ian Carroll said went to UVU and said a shot could come from another small building on that roof. Yeah, Ryan, I don't know if he was referring to the Sorensen building, but there have been some folks, like, for example, Dr. Chris Martenson, who did a lot of calculations and very taking into account sound and ballistics and different things, and he had actually surmised before ever seeing the white dot that the Sorensen and that area would have made a perfect spot or perch for a shooter. As for Ian, I know that he was interested in something that was white on top of a building. I think it actually may have been the spot that we're looking at. One thing I wish that I could do here would be to zoom in. Maybe Trigger can teach me how to do that in the future. But I would have to zoom all the way in, maybe on top of this. Golly, I wish y'all could see at least see my mouse. But on top of this white building here, there's a little something that sticks up off the top of this roof. And I know that that was something that Ian Carroll was interested in. And then once he actually went to UVU, he, realized that that was some sort of fan or um, something that was on top of the roof. So thank you so much to Trigger for being in here and supporting me, and probably coaching me through some of this stuff. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? I think we're at 21 seconds. I don't recall that there's anything before 21 seconds that we're going to miss, but I'll take the comment off the screen first, and then let's go. Oh, now it's back on. Okay. So as I was mentioning, and I'll just kind of share again a little bit of backstory as we're getting acclimated here. But Adam, it's my understanding, went to UVU just to film the scene. Okay. He wasn't necessarily, and I have not interviewed him personally yet. I would love to do that, but he seems to have a thing for shooting video of the counter protesters or of protesters, not really, I guess in this case they're not counter protesters, they're protesters, and occasionally interviewing some, so we will see a little bit of that. Now, oh man. So if you Okay, I already missed one. This is one of the things. Y'all are gonna have to be really patient. So you are in for a ride if you are if you're here, you're in for the long haul. Okay. I want you all to be really, really, really keep your eyes peeled, okay? Because there are all kinds of little things that you will be able to see. Um for instance, as I just the reason why I had stopped is because I saw someone in a maroon shirt. And so again, I wish when I was playing it in YouTube that I could zoom in and do some of those fun things, but we'll just work with what we have for now. I think when he turns back around, did I not go back far enough? I didn't go back far enough. Hold on. Y'all bear with me just a second. Yeah, I think I just missed one. Okay, hold on. Let me look one last time. It's not that it's ultra critical, but this is one of the guys who I feel like did look very close to Tyler. Hold on. Well, Tyler. He was right. Okay. And it's hard to tell too because everyone's camera is has kind of a different color balance. But the all the way on the left-hand side. So these like reddish maroonish shirts on some on I will say on some monitors it looks more maroon. On this one that I'm looking at right now, my new little uh $40 cheap one from Amazon, it looks more red, but these are the little things that you're going to want to. Oh, okay. Carissa says she spotted it right away. Um, Now, look, we've got the dark pants, we've got the reddish shirt, we've got the dark backpack. Again, I wish that I could take you guys into a deeper dive, and maybe I'll be able to do that with other software. I was going to load it into CapCut to try that, but then I didn't want to push my luck on this live. So we'll proceed. We'll proceed. Let's see if we get, and what you will find, okay, in a lot of these little nuggets is that, and maybe it's by chance, I can't say for sure, but what happens is right when you think you're about to get the perfect glimpse, the camera pans just out of sight. So anyway, if anyone else has noticed that, I'd certainly be curious to hear. And then if by chance, as I was getting all of that loaded, yeah, okay, Gregory said that looks like the guy in the stairwell to you. Interesting, because if that were the case, right, he would be wearing a different color shirt than what was worn in the stairwell. Because that guy was wearing a black shirt, I think, right? Yeah. So as we're looking, I wish I could read that so I knew exactly which building that was right there. And I probably should have printed out. My apologies. I should have printed out. Yeah, a couple of people have said that looks like the guy from the stairs. Looks like the guy from the stairs. Okay, thank you, Trigger. Do y'all want me to go back? Do y'all want me to go all the way back, or do you want me to keep moving? I mean, the thing is that there were um to Ryan's point right here. I believe that they had multiple decoys and patsies there for different reasons. Yeah. And and so maybe it was just to keep all of us guessing. Maybe it was literally to throw us all for a loop. But okay. So y'all want to go back and take a quick look in slow-mo. We'll do that. Everybody, pretty please just pack your patience, and, this is going to be informative. This is going to be casual. Yes, this is the Life is Driving video, and this is considered the raw footage video. This is not considered the live video. That one, and we may go, if y'all are still with me, we may go then and switch over to that for a quick second at one point, because I do have something that I want to show you there. But here we go. All right, so we will go back right here. Let's see. Okay, there he is. And I may even let me adjust the speed. So when y'all said 0.25, one of you said 5. So maybe we'll do zero point 0.3. How about that? Thank you, TK Parks. Let me look back and see. So Trigger suggested playback in slow-mo with 0.5. Use spacebar to start, stop playback, right and left arrows to move 10 seconds forward and back. Okay. I will try that, Trigger, and see if the spacebar responds while I'm in these two different things. Okay, let's go. Okay, good. It responded. Perfect. Okay, so now we're in business. It would be so much better if I could zoom in. But at least we can see. Yeah, and he's alone. It does not look like he's cruising with any friends. And right there, he just kind of pans. Oh, sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay. Oh man, I'm doing it all over again. Sorry. Trigger's been telling me that I need to make sure I display the comments, and then now I display the comments and then I forget. Okay. Let me go back just a few seconds, you guys. It'll be worth it. We're right here. Okay. So now here we go. We'll be able to see him do the full walk up. So he's close to the glass in that reddish maroonish shirt. Everybody see him? To me, he looks like the guy that was in Dairy Queen. If I had to just guess from this, blurry of footage. Mm. There we go. That's probably and it looks like he's got sunglasses on too. What do you guys think? Okay, drop a 1 in the chat if you think he looks like one of the Tylers, and 2 if you say no. No dice. Looking pretty good, looking pretty solid. Oh, and 3 must be I don't know. Yep, that's bro from DQ. Honestly, that's what I think. It looks to me like the dude from DQ, and frankly, I don't think that the dude from DQ looks like the Tyler that we see in court, if you ask me. Yeah, he, like, looks bulkier or something. Okay, that was fun. Yeah, I mean, we thought that the shirt was more maroon, but honestly, Adam's video, we don't know how great the color balance is. So that's why I'm kind of taking the color with a grain of salt. And they're in the shade and all that. Okay, we'll go back to regular playback speed and I'll bump us up to not that far. Okay, this is about where we were. So you've heard a lot of people talk about the Woodbury building. The thing is, that's a kind of addictive about this footage is once you kind of get wrapped up in the case, then you kind of want to watch this video over and over and over again because every time you see something else that you didn't see before, it's just like the gift that keeps on giving. Okay. What are the chances that he gets right to the right spot? And I think, is this right exactly when Charlie just so happens to be walking in? I mean, does he just have like the most epic timing of all time? So you can hear people chanting Charlie. Uh, Sorry, I should have suggested some people taking Dramamine before watching some of this video because it is not steady at all. I don't know that there is a stabilizer. Well, yes, of course. Yes, Wayne, he is there for the, oop, he's there for that reason. He should get it right. He was there early, but I'm saying he walked right into place at the right time. So you can see, I see a few people. Let me pull this up. Okay. So, okay, I wanted to mention this, Ryan. That is a great observation. There had to be thousands of phone recordings. So, just this weekend, I was speaking with someone in Utah and I was asking that same question. And this person who I was talking to had said that they were hoping to be able to go and they were not able because they'd found out about it so late, were not able to reschedule their work obligations and were disappointed they weren't able to go. Well, I said, how do you have that many people and so few recordings? And said, well, the event had just started. And that is the truth. There had only been one and a half questions asked. And also, I think we should consider it's like, this isn't like it was I hate to use Taylor Swift concert, but a like a music concert where you're out and you're filming the whole time, right? Maybe you start filming when something gets really heated. And so perhaps it just hadn't gotten there at that point. Maybe people filmed him coming in and then put their phones down and were listening and then they just hadn't picked them up again. I don't know. But I was trying to understand how that could be the case. Okay. Let's keep going. Oops. Okay.
USA! 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 USA!
Also, let's see if I can try to get a better shot right here, but okay, there we go. Okay, as we are looking right here, Charlie's tent is going to be below where you see that UVU, a place for you. I could push the camera, or we'll see if the camera goes down a little bit further, but I want you to be able to look at the walkway overhead, and that entire area is blocked off. They were able to block that off with some police tape, crime scene tape, whatever you want to call it, beforehand. And that was at the request of Brian Harple and the security team. So they were concerned, allegedly, about students or attendees potentially throwing like rocks at Charlie. And that's why they said they needed to have that area blocked off. My suspicion could be something else. I wonder if by chance there was a decoy shot fired, if it was perhaps fired in that area, overhead to maybe land in the water, the pond that is behind that tunnel and overpass area. And that's just a suspicion. But then that would keep that area safe. Also, not having people in that exact area would keep it more, would reduce the chance of someone spotting someone on a rooftop on the other side. Y'all let me know what you think about it.
No! Oh!
I'll pause here because I'm glad that he rolled the whole time. Well, Jordan, yes, here we go. Jordan, yes, he said Trigger Smart debunked that already per ricochet off the water. I don't know. I would like to know a little bit more about that. I know Trigger Smart said that the other day. I just don't know that that is definitely what would happen. And so I'm continuing to chase down that possibility, because there have been people who I've talked to who've said that it is possible. Okay. I think in regards to these guys, I'm so grateful that Adam, Life is Driving rolled, nonstop on this entire event. But I just wonder, I'm like, man, what were you thinking? Like, anyway, he just doesn't really get any great visual shots. If your point was to be recording the event, like there are no beauty shots. There are no attractive shots of the event. And you'll also notice never once does he zoom in on Charlie Kirk. I mean, isn't that why you're there at the event? Like Charlie Kirk, you have to at least get one close up shot of Charlie Kirk, right? But doesn't really even seem remotely interested whatsoever in capturing any of that part, as you will see.
Let's just go back to the same box. Damn it.
I mean, again, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
You're just standing over there.
Okay, now we're going to, yeah, pick the camera up. Okay, if I can tell now what time we are on. Okay, now if you guys were here the other day, if you guys are here and actually the other night, um, we spent far too much time trying to track down this little sound. And I am going to spare you from that experience. But if you wish to do that again, have at it. And you can go to my other video that's about this topic and you can listen. I think it's at 6:12. Oh, Nikki's here. Nikki knows. Anyway, so you have to like really listen closely and you'll hear something about being on the roof, but you have to really listen closely. So we're not going to go through all that tonight because yes, excuse me, it wasn't 6:12, 6:22. Thank you, Nikki. You're the best.
No, I need one person to leave.
So there's Charlie down there right below the UVU in case you just missed that or you're trying to get your bearings. He is directly below. Golly, I wish y'all could see my mouse, but he's right below and he was just tossing out hats. And so here, let's see. Oh, here's another question that's just popping up. I'm trying to look at a few things. Does Bartholomew work somewhere or is he a random person? You know, your guess is as good as mine. The brief searching that I have done seems that he is an independent um, journalist. I've heard him speak on a couple of podcasts, and it didn't sound like he worked for a specific media outlet. And all I can tell you is I mean, I've been what they call a one man band where you're responsible for the shooting, the editing, the reporting. Back when I first started my TV career, I'll just tell you, if I would have brought footage like this back to the news station, they would have told me to pack my bags and go home and don't come back. Sorry, but I mean, that's the truth. Now, is this footage beneficial for us for our purposes? Absolutely. But is it news quality for the nightly news? No, not in my opinion. I don't even know if he has a zoom on his camera. So, yeah. Even in Pascagoula, that's right. Pascagoula, I'll tell you what, my news director, Dave Vincent, if I would have brought this back and I worked in a bureau, like I worked in the back of a Century 21 real estate office in what was basically like a bedroom of it all by myself. And then I had to send my video to the main station in Biloxi. If I would have sent them this, they would have told me, "Kelly, don't bother coming back tomorrow." That's all. Let's see here. I think Trigger had said something. And I wanted to make sure that I caught that real quick as we keep rolling forward. There we go. One thing I noticed right away is if he is a professional or videographer, why is it so low resolution? Why the bad framing and angles? Why no stabilization to make it smoother? It's built in. Absolutely. I think we could well, actually, you know what? Let's take another poll. One of these days, Trigger's going to teach me how to do the official polls and in the chats, but that'll be a lesson for another day. So in the meantime, we'll do a 1 and a 2. Okay, if you would accept this video footage as you've seen so far, if you were the boss, put a 1 in the chat. If you would say, you're gonna need to take some lessons, put a 2. All right, let's keep going. Yep, I'm seeing a whole lot of 2s. So I think that tells us something. Okay, now I want to stop right here. Boom. What I shouldn't have said boom, sorry. Okay, what are the chances that he stops right there, not just to look at the pretty sky? Yep, that is a nice sky view, Carissa. But that he's literally showing exactly where the shooter, Tyler Robinson, would have had his perch up there on the low C. What are the chances? And he even I'm gonna go back just a few seconds so you can see, because he actually pauses at this spot, I feel. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so for any of you who are not able to see all of the chatter in the chat, I apologize. So the way that my YouTube streams is it streams 2 ways. So it streams to a mobile version and it streams to a traditional like landscape TV or laptop version. I have a ton of mobile first viewers, watchers, and so that's why I choose to do these 2 different streams. And so I apologize for those who can't see everyone's chats. I am working on it, trying to figure out what the best happy medium is. But yes, so I'll try to put as many of triggers comments up as possible. But and then if by chance you guys I miss your comment and you want to make sure that I've seen it, please, don't feel bad about dropping it again. That's totally fine. Whoa, Kelly, you worked in Mississippi. Biloxi's only an hour from the Raven. Oh, you live in a Raven. What? Wow, that's wild. I didn't even know there was anything like that. Please send me a message. I'd love to hear more about it. Who knows? All right, let's see. Let's keep going. And I'm gonna, that's right. I'm going to go back just a little bit. Okay, just a hair. Here we go. He sure makes sure to hold on to looking at that spot, you guys.
It's like this is the Patriot side over here.
Oh, this is the Patriot side over here, is it? Y'all think that's weird or what? Isn't it weird? Man. Hit that like, y'all. Thank you, Trigger Smart. Thank you, Trigger Smart. Hit that like. Make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you have the notifications turned on. I always forget to promote myself. So, yep. Thank you so much. And oh, and this is a really good point too. So a whole other reason that you could go through and watch this video is to look for the drones because there are little things that do look like drones that you will see throughout this video. There's just so much to consume and I would literally be like stopping, stopping, stopping. So I'm trying to just hit the things that I'm naturally catching with my eye. Oh, let me see if I can. I'm going to get rid of the comment and myself for a second. There we go. Boom. What do you know, guys? In that one little spot right there, y'all, look, I wasn't even planning on this. See, this is the beauty of this video. Look at this. One, two, three guys in the maroon colored shirt. Is that weird? That's kind of weird. So, I mean, it's weird considering how how the shirt ended up playing into the overall scheme of things. Yes, and you're right. Oh, conflicting. They were saying that no drones were allowed. Yes, oh, that's so frustrating. I agree. But that was one of the things that, you know, that was one of the only things that they could cling to after the fact was, oh, let's just say that no drones were allowed. Oh, please. There were drones. Um, yeah, maybe they didn't want people's drones flying around because they had nefarious drones flying around at that time. And then good eye there. It does look like one of the guys is the skateboard guy who we will spot later on. And y'all be sure, please, if again, like I said, if I missed anything, because I'm trying to read and look and all the things, but if I missed your comment, feel free to post it again. It won't bother me. We're all patient here, right?
Gate flags.
Okay, hold on. I want to make sure I captured what he said there. So you can see right there. I keep circling with my mouse thinking that you guys can see it, but this is the Losi Center. So this is up on the tip top. On the far right, in the way back, is where supposedly they would say that the shooter was.
Looks like this is the Patriot side over here. We're gonna head over to the protest side with the gate flags. Gotta go say hi to all the allies.
That's right. Kelly Raybon for El Presidente. That's why they're all cheering. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Maybe I'll wander.
Now, y'all keep an eagle eye peeled because somewhere in here, and I'm sorry that I don't have it written down. Hopefully, I didn't just miss it, but I know that Phil is is in here somewhere. Phil Lyman, and I saw that someone was just. Oh, thank you, TK Parks. Yes, it is La Presidente. Thank you. Let's see. If you want to cooperate the substance of reality and make that, I think it will be almost good. Well, you'll have to explain that for me. I don't know what that means. I do think that Phil Lyman is in this part somewhere. I might have just passed him up, but if I didn't, then y'all keep an eye out. And I mean, what kind of footage is this? Like, what are you even filming? Do you even know how to white balance? And put me back up on the screen so y'all can see my faces. Like, what is this? Now, every time he stops, it seems that he stops intentionally. Um, well, yes, Jordan, it is the recording of a live stream, but I mean, none of this was, you know, like, ugh, it was just rough. It was rough. But it seems like every time he stops with intention. And so I should take some time, or one of you cyber sleuths out there, take some time and enhance this video and see what you see, because I have a feeling that there was someone important either passing through here, or maybe he was just buying time. Yeah, I think that he was on full auto mode the entire time. He had no interest in actually taking remotely attractive video. He my guess, this has been my guess from the jump, was that he was there to be like real time, eyes on the ground. So yeah. But there's probably something else that, we hadn't even seen. But I think it's fun for all of us to put our heads together and figure it out. To spew a narrative, okay, hold on. To spew a narrative, sure, yes. I think that's part of it, definitely. And maybe perhaps, okay, oh man, okay, we are on the same page here. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I could see some of this factoring in there too. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, let's get back to it. Uh-oh. Blake Bednar's in the house. Watch out, everybody. West Texas is the best Texas. I mean, what are we doing? We're even doing a live stream. I'm not going to tell you what, if I am shooting a live stream, you better believe I'm
Nothing
gonna
over
be
here?
holding the video
All the places where you can
like
get anywhere close.
this. Like, I'm gonna be doing my best even while I'm walking. And actually, let me pause this here. Okay. And let me add that, you guys, his son was there. I don't know exactly how old his son is, but also his wife was there too. And I will add that his wife is a politician. So, a little food for thought for you. Now, as you are looking around here, we're getting closer, okay, to shot time, but we have not worked our way all the way around to the corner. So here is, if you look up again above this white building, at the very top, you can see something kind of poking out of the top. That was, it's my understanding that that's one of the things that Ian was concerned about. Ian Carroll was concerned about, and the things on the roof that he was wanting to go look for. But there is actually something that's fixed up there, a vent, a fan, something that's permanently fixed there. Oh, let's see, 849. You said there's a Tyler Robinson lookalike. We can go back to that real quick just to see. We've been pointing out a few of the fun ones. Oh, did I click on it right away? 846. I see one right there. Oh, hold on. Let me remove myself. Sorry. Y'all see it? That looks like the skateboard guy to me. Golly, I wish I could zoom in for y'all. It'd be all over this. Okay, let's keep going and just see if by chance there's anything
Nothing over
else
here?
that looks pretty
No.
nice.
All
No.
the places
Oh, yeah, here you go. We're getting closer to him. Oh man, look at it. There we go.
where you can get anywhere.
I want to go back.
Nothing over here?
No.
All
No.
the places where you
Okay, drop a one in the chat. Do we think that looks like DQ Tyler? I don't think that looks like Tyler in the stairwell personally, but do we think okay, no, Ivan doesn't think it looks like DQ Tyler. Okay, nope. Okay, y'all don't think that looks like him. Okay. Maybe it's just me. Tim, you Tyler. All right, y'all aren't yeah.
can get
Okay. Got it. Okay. 1.5. So I still don't think that DQ Tyler looks like Tyler in court Tyler. Like a DL Tyler. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see. All right. I am going to keep it moving.
anywhere close.
Okay, this was a good point. Don't forget that Adam and his son had maroon shirts on too. Thank you for that reminder because I did forget. And we will see Adam in just a few minutes after the shot when he briefly turns the camera around. So I actually didn't even realize that he had a maroon shirt on. So thank you for that reminder. Mm. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Okay, this is he definitely has an infatuation with rooftops. I don't know. I mean, it's what it looks like. Who's who scored the winning touchdown? Okay, here we go. I still can't believe that they just did not have any adequate security screenings going into this event, ticketing, anything. Well, yes, of course. Y'all, I understand that was the point and it was by design. I know. But I guess what I'm saying is that I can't believe that they thought that we would think that that was acceptable, you know? It was just so obvious. That's one of those things right off the top when you're like, "Okay, I have to know that the security is involved because given or even without knowing that Charlie had these concerns about his own safety, right? His security should have never allowed that, would have never allowed that. Adequate security would have never allowed that loose of security measures ever. So that's when you know they're involved. Okay. Just for those who are trickling in right now, hey there. Thank you so much for being here. So, this recording is from Adam Bartholomew, who goes by Life is Driving on YouTube. Anyone can go online and view it. He has 2 posts, one which was the live recording at the time. He did a live stream. And then this one, which was supposedly the raw file that he uploaded later. The live recording had a little bit of a few issues. So we are going through, and I'm just pointing out some additional nuggets that people might not have noticed in the past if they have seen this. Trigger smart. Okay. Don't forget to also check video frames with reflections in the windows for more metadata. More maroon shirts. Yep. Yes, there's so much really to look. I mean, I'm telling you, the first time that, well, after I reviewed this with someone who was actually very involved and vocal in the case, but they hadn't taken the time to watch this video all the way through. They'd only watched the shot part. I think we took 4 hours over the phone to review this video. And even then, I mean, you can watch it over and over and over and over again and still see new things. And yeah, you've seen, okay, so, but to this point though, there are still continuing to be different things that you can pick up every time that you watch it. So he is about to interview some kids here in just a moment.
My goodness.
What's up, you guys? You guys excited to see Charlie Kirk?
No.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Okay, as a as a reporter, as a journalist, TV journalist, that is the most awkward way to just walk up to somebody and start rolling and not even asking them, I don't know, do they want to interview with you? It's just very, very, very awkward. Cringy. Now, in this little section, I'll stop it. I'm going to try to stop it at the right spot because we'll also want to be looking in the background between these guys, what I call with the bedhead. And we'll see another one of those maroon shirt guys walking between their kind of their 2 heads. Okay. And then before I do that real quick, let's see, 143 bunnies. Were there any bag checks? Last time I went to a college for graduation, we were forced to check our bags. I see countless people with bags. Yeah, there were no bag checks whatsoever. There was no like fencing or anything like that that kind of allowed for certain people to come in. No screening, no ticketing. Well, there were tickets. My understanding is there were tickets that were secured beforehand, but no one was checking tickets on the way in. Seems strange. No metal detectors, nothing. And I mean, there's no doubt that they had this technology. They had access to these types of machines. They'd used them in the past. They continue to use them now in the future, but they did not use them on September 10th. Okay. So again, just maybe keep your eyes. You can listen to these guys, of course, but also keep your eyes between the 2 bedheads, and I'll try to catch the spot as well.
Yeah, we don't really like that.
This is the camera right here.
Oh,
We don't really like people who.
Yeah.
that's a pretty lightweight setup.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I got some
Are you here for the
gear in the backpack.
Oh, okay. Is that your Instagram?
I'm just
your backpack.
it's all right here.
So this is
I
your
got
monitor?
I got a router in the backpack.
Well, so okay.
Okay, this is also really, really fun. If any of y'all want to go back and listen to this, I know it's kind of hard to probably hear it right now, but this was one of the things that like sent me over the edge, that this felt really fake and really, here, let me put myself back on the screen. Really fake and really weird, is that listening to Adam describe his setup to this guy in the background. Um, it just bothered me. It sounded okay. I've been part of a lot of undercover what do we call them, operations, but I mean undercover stories before from my TV days. And between me knowing how I talk and then being around enough cop types knowing how they talk, I'm like, hold on, this is so weird. Anyway, that's all. So you take it for what you will. But listening back to it, it's awkward.
You do live streams.
Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
That's the camera?
That's the camera, yeah. With the heat.
That's your recorder, your voice recorder?
This is the audio capture.
Look how tiny that is. Wow.
It's my own DIY streaming setup. So it's a professional one.
Okay. So, there we go. Right here. If only I could zoom in for you guys. But right below the wrist of, actually, let's see. I think it's kind of more like this. The wrist of that person's hand, you'll see one of those, I don't know, fake Tylers or whatever, maybe real Tylers, I don't know. But guy in a maroon shirt with a dark hat. And he's, again, solo by himself on his phone, texting awkwardly. What are the chances that this is one of the things that I felt like, are there really 3,000 people at this event? You know? Yeah, there's Waldo. This whole thing feels like we're finding Waldo over and over and over again. But yeah, it made me feel like, is there really 3,000 people, or was there really 3,000 people at this event when you're seeing these same faces over again? It's just so strange. So you can keep an eye on that person back there, clearly by themselves on their phone, trying to either figure out where they need to be next, double check if they're in the right spot, get their next assignment, whatever.
I get a
Costs like
picture of that
$5,000.
microphone.
Yeah.
I just don't remember what that is. I've seen small ones, but I haven't seen them that small.
This is the mic right here. This is the receiver for this.
Yeah. How far will that transmit?
Okay, sorry, I just saw Big DJ. What is, I'm gonna put your comment up. What's the thing under the guy's watch? Is that his microphone? Can you tell me which guy? And I can try to go back to make sure that I am seeing it. Man, I wish that I could hear you guys. That's one of the challenges with YouTube. Oh, you think it was part of his backpack? Okay, I'll keep rolling then. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Sorry, okay, I'm gonna keep rolling.
Really? Can you put that up next to that?
Yeah.
Just so I can.
Yep.
Hold that, take a picture. That's really tiny.
Yeah, I like it.
Where's your windscreen?
It's in my backpack. I gotta get it out.
So that's your monitor, and is this what your recorder, or is the SD
So-
in there or SD in here?
I can record to this, the SD in this, and stream at the same time. So
Wow.
I'm recording to everything.
Wow.
So that way,
So let me also stop and just say that I wondered if the reason why he's going over all of this is for the record. Okay. Like, um, could just for me for a second, don't worry, we're not going to lose the video. Could he potentially be saying all of this stuff out loud for the record? So that way, everybody knows, whether it be back there, the people who are listening on YouTube, these kids who he's talking to, whatever, everybody's hearing about his equipment and what it's capable of and what it's doing. That was just another thought that I had.
If I have multiple cameras, you don't miss any angle,
Who makes that camera?
It's Logitech.
Yeah. Oh, is it
I have a bigger one at home I don't have to bring out here.
It's a pretty wide angle.
It has a micro four thirds lens.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, it's that big, huh?
Yeah, it's like a cube like this big, and it has a micro four thirds.
Wow.
And 6 hour battery. Yeah.
Who makes that?
Yeah.
And I turn around. Logitech. I've heard that company, but they're mostly surveillance cameras.
Also like keyboards and mouses. I think they bought these guys. Mevo camera.
So it's a bigger version of that with micro four thirds lenses.
Yes. Yeah. I love that one. I don't want to bring it here.
These boys look so nervous. I mean, they're like nervous laughing right there, but to me, they look very antsy.
Well, they're killing the Palestine side. They're anti-everything.
Yeah.
Okay, have it.
Hey, thanks, man.
One thing that I don't know, I don't know that they're agents per se, but this school does have a program that's associated with intelligence and like a feeder. Utah in general is a big feeder school or feeder area to various intelligence programs. And so I just have to wonder if that has something to do with it. If they are sort of actors in one way or another, not in, yeah, we'll just call it that.
There we go. Now I can control it.
Fuck you, Charlie! Fuck you, Charlie! Fuck you, Charlie!
There you go. If you wanted to know about my setup, that guy asked all the right questions. What's going on, man? Downstairs or up there? So hey, why don't you guys like Charlie Kirk?
I think that I don't like his views on genocide and how he's supporting I don't like the murder of children dying in Palestine, in America. I don't approve that he's condoning someone who's pushing the U.S. to become more authoritarian and is violating the Constitution every which way.
Might I remind you guys, this journalist who's supposed to be getting this great video at the big Charlie Kirk rally, he's not even recording the guy who was just speaking. Anyway, that's all. And I mean, yeah, these shots are just terrible.
He confused a dolphin fetus with a human fetus.
Charlie Kirk did?
Yeah, he did.
Say that again?
He confused a dolphin fetus with a human fetus.
Yeah, on like a
When was this?
It was during his
He was asked, is this a baby? And showed a picture of a dolphin fetus. He said, without a doubt. And the guy got him.
Charlie Kirk.
When do you think life begins? No idea.
I don't know, and for that reason, I think we shouldn't enforce people to do decisions.
I'm like, why is Adam making sure that his voice is booming and over processed into the microphone, and then the kids who he's interviewing are barely audible? What's going on here?
The choice, to make the choice.
Gotcha. What about you?
I agree with both of what they have said, and I think
Again,
that
totally off camera.
believing that life
Early on
believing that
camera.
life starts at conception is, I mean, can you can you look at that and define that that is a life? I feel like you could say that then life starts before when it's conceived in your head. Like, is life? I don't know. You can vary the definition, and
Okay.
That's why I'm not debating
How
him.
far are you willing to push the line?
Yeah.
I'm not like, I don't want other people.
What if we said like when vocal cords were developed in the fetus, that if it was old enough that if it were taken out of the womb, it'd be screwed.
Why is he screaming into his own microphone, but not even actually like putting the microphone properly in front of his guests' mouths? Inquiring minds want to know. Speaking of, Wayne, yes, I do have a deeply suspicious mind. You're right. That's why I am an award-winning investigative journalist. Okay, let's go.
Screaming, would that be when life has begun?
I mean, I would say like I can't physically like conceive like a child in my own body, so I'm not gonna like put pressure on other people. They can like have their own opinions, and I'm not gonna force.
I mean, just for like biology reasons, for like we're at UVU here. So like, when would you consider that life begins?
I mean, we could argue semantics all day.
I'm just curious what your
Yeah, we could
opinion
say,
is.
what do you say a
You
genocide is?
disagree
You
with
could say-
Charlie, so I was wondering what your side was.
My opinion is people should just have the freedom to do their own thing, especially when we don't have a defined thing. Because if you make rules without a thing that is defined, then that's when you get into issues, because you're controlling people's choices based on something that we're not 100% sure on. That's the whole point we're trying to make.
Fair enough. Can you hold up your signs, guys? Yes, sir.
They worked really hard on those signs, you guys. I think they maybe made them on the walk over from their dorm room, but I just wanted to make sure that you noticed. Oh, man, I didn't even realize them. We've got a little. Oh, goodness. These are quite the signs.
Don't legalize racism. What's that one mean?
It's based on the recent Supreme Court decision to allow people to be deported purely based on skin color, or even like a slight suspicion based on like.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with cutting a sign from cardboard, okay, y'all? I'm just observing. Legalize racism. Okay, here we go.
Speaking Spanish, or
The Supreme Court said they could deport people based off their skin color?
you
Supreme
can.
Court said that this is grounds for like it's reasonable suspicion, which means they can be detained. You can just
What was grounds for it? Color of the skin?
Color of the skin, speaking Spanish, or speaking with
the accent.
I haven't heard this, so I'll have to look that up.
This was like
It was
literally
2
2
days
days
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
Just 2 days ago.
Oh man, here we go now. Look who it is. Oh, Trigger Smart. Thank you. Go to Utah and UVU already. I know. Are y'all ready for me to go tear it up or what? Show them what it's all about. Maybe now is the time. I don't know. Should we drop a 1 in the chat for that? Or you can drop some dollars in the chat. Drop some super chats in the chat if you're ready to help me fund my UVU trip, because I have so many questions for so many people and I'm about to tear it up. Oh, it is not all talk. Trigger Smart. You ain't seen nothing yet. It's been child's play till now. Y'all just wait. Okay. Let me see here. Hold on. I gotta take his comment down. Thank you, Trigger Smart. Okay. Here we go. Y'all brace. The shots come in probably in about 20 seconds.
Okay, what's your sign say?
My sign says "Free Palestine, love one another." Free Palestine. There's a genocide.
What's that referencing to love one another?
Love one another is referencing the Bible. It's referencing Jesus' teachings. I'm a Christian. I don't know much about Christianity. I've struggled with it a lot, but recently I feel like there's been not enough love in the world. I feel like there's been so much hate, even here. All of these people out there, I might disagree with most of them, but I still love them for who they are, and I respect a lot of the opinions they have. That's what that's represents.
And it's like love one another isn't just a Christian concept. That's a human concept.
That's a human
We should like be accepting, and we should love other people.
I'm very atheist. I believe in that.
Society
I'm very atheist. I believe in that wholeheartedly.
Okay.
work without us loving each other and getting along. Otherwise, there's just disputes and conflicts, and it gets ugly.
Okay. So you got the rainbow pin on there.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. We got a couple more minutes. I just realized. I thought it was on 19, but no. It's on
What's that
17.
mean?
Gay pride.
Gay pride.
I support LGBTQ+.
Okay. Do you guys go support gay pride in Palestine?
So yes, in Palestine, a lot of people will.
Would that be something you guys would be willing to do in person?
Profound
I feel
thoughts,
like no,
right?
I'd get bombed. I'd get killed.
Well, thank you,
I
Gregory.
live in Palestine also, so I do it here because I live here. You know.
Gregory.
All right.
A lot of people bring up the argument that in Palestine it's not legal to be gay. It is not legal. Like people love to.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot too. And I just believe that they still should not be mass murdered. Their children shouldn't be killed at the age of 0.
We also don't condone Hamas either. We don't think that's all right.
We're not. Yeah, we're not.
Okay, now we're getting
Say that one more time, real quick.
We also don't condone Hamas. We think the genocide's wrong on both sides.
We're just saying that we're not.
So this is where it gets weird to me, you guys, too. It also, the video also separates from the audio. I don't know if Adam has addressed that. And so if anyone knows that he has addressed that, let me know. But I don't think that he has. And so it's very strange. And yes, okay, I have this question too. Why does that big boy keep pacing around? You know, I'm not trying to be weird or ugly about it. I wondered the same thing too. There's some people who pace around behind the camera and they look at the camera in a very anxious kind of way. And I wondered those same questions. Or like, for example, this cat who's right behind, just looking, staring. I don't know. A lot of times, even kids, I'll say kids, college students, whatever, my experiences at college campuses or the like, they either don't want to be in the background of a shot, or if they're wanting to like act up and act a fool, they start dancing or doing some signs or something like that. I mean, that's typical. That's what you'd expect, not just like standing there. So take that for what you will. Okay, here we go. We're getting close, you guys. Here, let me take this one. Take this comment down. Oh, okay.
Israel is the one that's doing the most right now.
We're pro-Jewish people and pro-Palestinian
We
people.
just think people should live and people have a right to live.
And that's kind of back to like the love one another thing. It's like love everyone.
Love everyone, regardless of race.
Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out here.
We appreciate you. Love you
You gonna go
too.
down and see get closer? Or are they like restricting you guys up here or what?
Nah, it's too crowded.
It's just there's just so much.
Before we had a flag and we had it, so it was positioned above the tent, so it would be in the camera. They made us move.
What was that?
Okay, here we go, you guys. Now, sorry to have stopped it, but what's frustrating is that his audio and his video are separated. And it makes it a little harder to see the way that people reacted. That kind of bothers me. I'm going to go back just a touch. And then also I'm going to call your attention to, and if I need to, I'll then go back and slow it down some too. But we are going to start because I'm going to highlight the area where I found the white dot. I don't know where I came up with white dot. It just sounded cute or something, but white figure on top of what I believe is the Sorensen building. That is this closer building than the Losi Center, where the government alleges that Tyler Robinson had taken the shot. Okay, let's go.
Nah, it's too crowded.
It's just there's just so much.
Before we had a flag and we had it. So
Did y'all see that real quick? So I'm gonna try to. There's something that like kind of whizzes over his head. I'm gonna try to see if I can catch it this time. I might have to slow it down too. When people talk about the drones and stuff, it's weird.
You guys are here or what?
nah, it's too crowded.
It's just that there's just so much.
Before we had a flag.
Ooh, I got it. Can y'all see it? Oh, I wish you could zoom in. I promise I'll try to do this. I'll try to do this later where I can give you a better. Yeah, y'all see it? What are the chances? It's so weird because you guys, like, you can tell that, yeah, drop a 1 in the chat if you can see it. Okay. You can tell that is something that is off in the distance, but it is small above his head. So what the heck is that? It's flying fast. Well, you guys, okay, so there's a question. Aren't drones usually slower? Do we really know? This is the thing. There's so much technology beyond what is in the public sphere, that we just simply don't know about. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Are y'all ready? Yeah, crazy. Okay, y'all ready to move? We're gonna move. Okay. And I am going to try to I'm gonna try to
And we had it, so
Right.
it was positioned above the tent, so it would be in the camera. And it made us move.
What was that?
He just got shot! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Okay. Oh, all right. I already missed it. But you guys, so I was just rolling at full speed, and I'm going to try to do this again at full speed just so you can see it. And then I'm going to slow down. Here, this is funny. Oh, let's see. Hold on. I think you might be right. But that's why we have to keep pushing on this. We cannot give up, okay? We cannot slack. We got to keep going. All right. Let's go back just a few frames. Shoot, that was a little too much, but just bear with me. Okay, we're going to be looking all the way on the left-hand side and kind of around the area of the trees, and then I'm going to stop it.
He just got shot! Holy shit! Holy shit!
I missed it just again. Okay, now let me go ahead so that way I don't waste too much of y'all's time. And I'm going to reduce the speed to 0.5. Because I want you guys to get to see the white figure. There we go. Okay, remember, look all the way on the left-hand side by the green trees, but on the building. Okay, so yeah, like right off of this kid's head. Here we go.
Holy shit! Holy
All right, there we go. There it was. Did y'all see it? This white little dot right in there.
shit! Holy
Sorry, you have to keep hearing that. There it is. Okay. Could y'all see that? That white dot. Okay, let me see how I can use a pointer. I'm trying to see if there's a way to use a pointer. Matt's probably not in here anymore. Hold on. Why are some of oh, in the sky well, actually it's not in the sky. It's on the No, not in the sky, y'all. It's going to be on the roof. Hold on. Let me see if there's a pointer in here. Trigger Smart probably left. So I'm trying to see if I can if there is a way for me to use a pointer. Okay, yeah, I want you to just look along the roof line, right along the roof line, okay? I'm going to go back and it's super small, it's white. I really wish that I could just if I could just use my pointer, I could show you. Well, my mouse is hold on. Y'all probably aren't. My mouse is huge. Jordan, I see what you're suggesting, but hold on one second, you guys. I'm trying to look and see if there's any so what y'all will have to do, what I will well, you don't have to do it obviously, but what I would suggest that you do if you wish is to go to my page and I have a whole story on it where I have it circled and I show you and I slow it down and all of this. I zoom in, I slow it down. My mouse is really big. I know you guys are suggesting to check my mouse and all that. I just I can't figure out how I can make my mouse visible in this. Let's see. I see show scenes. Oh man, now y'all are gonna take me on a little loop like how we were on the other night. Okay. Okay. We're gonna give this a go again. I'm gonna pull the comments off the screen. Okay, now you're gonna look right above this girl in the blue. Okay, you see her head goes straight above that. That roof line is where you're going to be looking. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to play it again. I don't know if there's a layer setting, but no, we weren't on this. Well, at least y'all are having fun. I hope you're having fun. Here we go.
Shit! Holy
Y'all see it? At 10 o'clock? Yeah, 10 o'clock. Are y'all seeing it? Holy mackerel. I'm going to go. Yeah, you guys, I need your help getting attention on this. Oh, you were able to. Oh, can you see my mouse now? I wonder if you can see my mouse if I'm on this part of the screen. Yeah? Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. So now look, you guys, could it be the Low C Center? Maybe, but it appears that, oh, fantastic. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm so sorry that it took me this long to figure this out. All right, I'm gonna go point. Boom. All right, right there. My mouse, okay, now I see what you mean, Jordan. On my screen, my mouse is huge. So on, but if I need to make it bigger, but y'all see where I'm talking about? Okay. So basically, And then I'll play this again. Maybe I'll put it on 2.5 or something just for kicks. But so you can like really see it well. Or I'll put on 3. There we go. I don't know. Come on. Okay. We'll just do that. Anyway. Am I saying that that's a flash? I don't know. I think that maybe it's something. It seems like it's something that moves much more than that. Oh, see, like there you can see it right there. Let me see if I can go back just a. Okay, we'll go to 15. Here we go. Okay, so you're going to be looking again. If you can see my mouse over in this area. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Yeah, I believe it's a person. Here, let me turn that down so y'all don't have to hear that so loud. Okay, here we go. Boom. Yeah, everybody see what it looks like. It sure looks like it's a person getting up and moving. That's what it looks like to me. So, in order to really get attention on this, you guys, it's going to take everybody raising Cain about it, because right now it hasn't, I mean, like I'm trying to sound the alarm, but please. Oh, play my X video. Okay. Yep. Fabulous idea. I can even do that from YouTube, right? Or no, should I just play the X video? Should I play it from X? Okay, I'll play it from X, just in case. All right, let's see here. Oh, interesting. Oh, well, darn it. It only has, oh, okay. Then I can add this thing in. I'm getting so, okay, hold on. For someone who's still looking for it. Okay. Can you see I'm putting my mouse you see it? And then the white part right here. Come on, Eddie, too cool. Let's make those eyes zoom in. I'm about to show you a little story real quick. So that way it'll catch you up to speed. And okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. Now I have to share this screen. Oh man, now we're getting real fancy. Share this tab instead. Wow. Okay, I'm learning. Okay, let's go.
Kelly Raybon, and I've been investigating the Charlie Kirk case since day one. And if you're like me, the video I'm about to show you has probably crossed your feed dozens of times. But trust me, you haven't looked at it like this. The detail that I'm about to show you could change everything. Let's go.
Positioned above the tent, so it would be in the camera. It made us move.
What was that? Oh my God! He just got shot! Holy shit!
A white object or person appears and then disappears very quickly. But you guys, this is on top of the Sorensen building, not the Losi Center, where we're told that Tyler Robinson or the shooter was supposedly spotted. And remember, that person was wearing all black. I know it's quick, but it is compelling. And you didn't really think they were going to make it easy for us, did you? So now let's take a look at some drone footage to give us a different perspective from up high. This is after the scene. So this is going to help us understand the lay of the land and why this might have been an ideal perch for someone, maybe even a lookout spot. You be the judge. Many of us did not buy the official narrative from the beginning.
I think we can conclusively prove that Tyler Robinson, the alleged shooter, did not take the shot that landed in Charlie Kirk's neck.
One of the people who did have some questions about the Sorensen building from early on was Dr. Chris Martinson.
This is where I would be looking very, very carefully. That should be scoured very, very carefully for clues right there, because that matches everything almost perfectly.
He has no idea that I'm doing this video, but I'd love to talk to him about how his investigation has developed over the last few months. My thoughts are it took a village to pull that off, and it's going to take a village to solve this case.
I can't guarantee he didn't take a shot. I just can guarantee that the shot he took wasn't the one that killed him.
There we go. All right. What do y'all think? We are the village. That's right. That's right. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. So everybody understand now? Are we with it? We got it? Oh, what's TT? Jordan. What's TT? That's TikTok. Yep. Although TikTok did kick me off like a week or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, for about a week. No reason, no idea why. So I just put all the things. You never did. Oh, you didn't see it at all, Code Gray? Well, if you need special lessons tomorrow, feel free to send me a DM on X and I will be happy to share this video. Oh, well, you can also go look. You can go to my TikTok. You can go to my X. You can go to my YouTube since you're already on my YouTube. And you can watch that video over and over again to your heart's content. I think that you will be able to see it crystal clear then. All right, let's get back to the video. Wonderful question. Have you noticed, Ivan, have you noticed his shadow disappears when he runs across the roof? Yes. Now, some people have said that it could be because of, I don't know, some reflectiveness of that little area there. I'm not sure. Oh no, but it does also kind of look, to me, it kind of is giving GTA 5 vibes. If any of you guys like are gamers, I'm not a gamer, but you know, my kids like did apparently download it at one point. And yeah, I'm like, well, if they can do it on GTA 5, I'm sure they could pop a little somebody in there and have them scurry across the roof. Thank you. Also, oh, darn it. Okay, let's see. I'm still figuring out how to operate some of these things. Y'all got to bear with me. At least y'all can laugh. I can't pull it up for some reason, but for Henderson 979, if you're still here, thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, Dr. Martinson is great, Gregory. I'm hoping that we can do an interview sometime soon. Would be wonderful. Thank you, Tristan. I appreciate it. I definitely was, coming on a little cash tonight, but I had to switch it up. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to scroll through the last few messages real quick. I want to look at the roof of the Sorensen building more in detail. The white thing does disappear, seeming like it's walking away. Yeah, I think if you could take another look at the video that I posted. The drone footage is really good. Also, the person who shot that drone footage, their watermark is in there. I can't remember, Taylor or something. I'm sorry, I'm exhausted, so I don't remember, Taylor something. Anyway, they do have an account that's on X, I believe, with their whole raw drone footage, but there's not much more than what I used. I feel like I used pretty much everything available. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna scroll. All right. Did I catch Trigger Smart's show with Al Guys? Yes, I sure did. Absolutely. And in fact, I was on with him and Trigger and with Jordan Henshaw, who is also still in the chat, I believe, maybe. Just last week. I don't know, our days are all kind of blending together, but we had a great chat, a great live, and it's in all of our streams. So yeah, he's awesome. And I think, like, I definitely think it's possible that a decoy shot could have been fired into the trunk. I don't know. I also think it's possible that the shot could have been fired overhead over that walkway. So we'll see. Thank you, Elizabeth. I really appreciate it. Oh, Brock, do you want to come in? You want to poke your head in and say hi? No? Okay. Somebody just woke up from sleeping. What?
Mom.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You want to say hi real quick?
Hi.
Hi. Why is your mouth blue? Did you eat cake before bed? And you didn't brush your teeth?
I brushed my teeth when I was done showering.
Oh, you did. And then you ate cake? And then you ate cake. Okay. All right. You gotta go. Love you. The things that look like shark fins should be on the Tyler Robbins left of the building, not directly behind him in the video. I'll have to take a look and see. No telling. Things could be switched around and played. I don't know. Who knows? Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. He brushed his teeth with methylene blue. No, I think he brushed his teeth with blue icing. We made a rainbow cake last night. And so, yeah. Kids. Okay. I really want to keep going on the video, but it is almost 11 o'clock. We are only 50 minutes in and there's still another hour left of this video. And so I want to give you guys my whole, my juice. So, if you guys can, and I also want to make sure that he's asleep, and I always feel bad. Single mama, I gotta take care of the kiddos. So anyway, I hope this was helpful and I really had fun hanging out with you guys. Please, please, please be sure to send me a message. Here, I'm going to drop my email right here and feel free to email me if you have any tips. And please be sure to share, comment, like, subscribe, all the things. I'm over here just working my booty off when I can and trying to, make it happen. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. It's very, very fun hanging out with y'all and going on this little adventure and journey together, you know, rest assured that I'm working on a lot of big things in the background too. But this is one of those things that I feel like is helpful for all of us to get a better understanding of things that happened that day and really open your eyes to the little intricacies of what may or may not have been going on in the background. Yeah. So, with all of that said, oh, and do I stream daily? That is my goal. Thank you so much. First of all, thank you for being here, given that you are new. Thank you for anybody being here who's new. And thank you for anybody just being here at all. And I just appreciate y'all so very much. But there's so much more to come. And I'm ready to really just go all in with you guys. And whether it be like a deep document dive, um, going down the rabbit hole of this video, going, going to Utah, all of the things. I really appreciate you being here. So let's get on it. Let's do it. And let's solve this case. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Blake. West Texas is the best Texas. Texas is the best Texas. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Blake. Really appreciate it. Hit that like, y'all. And thank you for being here. Till next time, which hopefully means tomorrow. Y'all be good. Bye.